In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the background color in Elementor quickly and correctly, whether you're working with a container or a specific widget. This is one of the easiest ways to improve your page design, match your branding, and make sections stand out without needing any code at all. If you want more Elementor tutorials like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more step-by-step web design videos. Alright, let's jump in. First, open your page in Elementor and select the exact element you want to change. If you're working with a container, click the 6-dot icon at the top of that container. You can also use the navigator or structure tool if it's easier to find the section you want. If you're changing a specific widget like a heading, text editor, image, or button, just click that widget directly so its settings open on the left. Once the element is selected, look over to the left-hand panel and click the Style tab. This is where Elementor keeps most of your visual design settings, including colors, borders, spacing, and background options. If you don't see the changes you expect, always double-check that the correct element is selected before moving on. Now, for a container, scroll until you find the background section. Inside that section, you'll see a classic option with a paintbrush icon. Click that classic icon to reveal the background color controls. If you're editing a widget instead of a container, go to the Advanced tab first, then scroll down until you find the background section and click the classic icon there. The process is slightly different, but the goal is the same. Get to the background color settings for the exact element you want to style. Next, click the color square next to the paintbrush icon. This opens the color picker. From here, you can manually choose any color by dragging through the color palette, or you can paste in a specific hex code if you already know the exact shade you want. For example, if you want pure black, you can enter a hex code like 000000. This is really useful when you want your site to stay consistent with your brand colors or match an existing design. If your website uses global colors, click the globe icon instead. Global colors let you choose from the preset color system already set up on your site, which is a great way to keep everything consistent across multiple pages. Using global colors also makes future edits much faster, because if you update the global color later, Elementor can apply that change throughout your site. If you want something a little more advanced than a solid color, you can add a gradient background. To do that, click the gradient icon next to the classic icon. This lets you blend two colors together for a more modern and dynamic look. You can then adjust the location of each color, choose between linear or radiant gradient types, and set the angle so the transition flows exactly the way you want. Gradients are great for hero sections, call to action areas, and creative layouts where a flat color feels too simple. You can also use a background overlay if you want to place a tint over an image or pattern without completely hiding it. Scroll further down until you see background overlay. From there, choose your overlay color and then use the opacity slider to control how transparent it is. This is especially useful when you want text to stay readable over an image while still keeping the image visible underneath. As you're making changes, take a moment to preview how the color looks on the page. Sometimes a color looks great in the picker, but feels too dark, too bright, or too saturated once it's inside your actual layout. A small adjustment can make a big difference in the final design. When everything looks right, go to the top right corner and click Publish to save your changes. If you're editing an already published page, you may also need to update the page so the new background color goes live. And that's it. You've now learned how to change the background color in Elementor for containers, widgets, gradients, and overlays. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more Elementor and WordPress tips, and let me know in the comments what tutorial you want next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.